Hi everyone, I'm your favorite YouTuber, your best friend, your spiritual manifestation coach, Sophia. Welcome to Sophia Creation. In today's topic, we're going to talk about the pure essence to pure happiness, and it's very simple. The answer is do less. Yes, do less. Because your entire lifetime, you are probably doing way too much. It is because under the system, under your family's expectation, under the school system, the work system, your brain is thinking that you need to do more, suffer more in order to be happy. But the real formula is do less, just be happy. Be happy. Because you never heard of the phrase do happy. It doesn't make sense, right? It's always, I want you to be happy. So the hidden secret is hidden in the language. Be happy. You never say do happy. The do is to satisfy your ego, your mind. Your mind is attached to your ego. But the be is your birthright. Be happy is your birthright as a human being. Right? Human being. The essence here is to be, not to do. We don't call ourselves human doing. The human doing, the do came from the matrix, the material world. For example, people mostly think in order to get a good job, you need to have master degree or even PhD. In order to get more money, you need to work harder. In order to get the promotion, you need to stay longer at work or even answer email at 2 a.m. Actually, I know people do that. But in reality, the right formula in the spiritual world is do less and be happy. And the do less doesn't mean give you less money, because your being of enough, being of happy, being of I deserve, for example, this amount of money, that's more than enough. You're a being first, then you do. It's not because you're doing first, then you be. This is actually another whole deep topic I will cover in future lessons. I just, give you a little bit flavor today, because today's topic, I want to focus on do less and be happy. Go down your memory lane. Think of a time that when you were a child, maybe before school, if your memory can stretch that back. Think of the time when you're a child, when you're so happy, blissfully happy. I guarantee you didn't do much. Maybe just you're playing water gun in the backyard with your cousin, or your grandpa turned on music and then you were dancing with your cousin madly, wiggling your little body, your little butt. That's what happened to me. I loved dance when I was a child, and I was so happy just doing dances with my cousin as I grow up. I wasn't doing too much. I was just being myself, being authentic. And the happiness comes naturally. Well, nowadays, every day you woke up in the morning, you want to do this, do that. Well, I do admit a lot of the do is necessity. For example, you need to prepare breakfast. You need to get your kids ready to school. You need to drop them. These are all fine. But a lot of the do is pressed by the society, by other people's expectation. It's not what you want to do deep inside from your heart. You can ask yourself, do I want to do it from my heart, or do I want to do it from the brain? Because your brain is attached to ego. It will ask you to do more. More doing, more suffer. Sometimes when you slow down, it's better. We're already doing too much. Once item one is done, you want to move on to the next. You cannot have 1 second of quietness with yourself, sitting there doing nothing. You can. You feel guilty. You feel something is wrong if you have nothing to do. But if you have nothing to do for that 5 minutes, then I would ask you to do nothing and just be happy. Because the do is the middleman. For example, you think you need to have a relationship to be happy. Relationship comes with happiness. You think you must need it in order to get that. No. The formula is you need to be happy first. Then you can have a happy relationship. Sometimes because you cannot be happy as a holistic person, you're not happy in the relationship. You keep breaking up. It didn't work out that way. Be first, do second. Because once you're being, the do becomes a natural consequence. The cause and effect, it should be reversed. All the manifestation coach and the spiritual teacher or people who's familiar with that community, we all know that. You be first, and then the do comes after. The cause is the be. But in the material world, we always think it's the reverse. Entertain with today's lecture. Entertain with the thoughts. Because I know for maybe a lot of you already is in the spiritual world and actually totally understand what I'm talking about. For any newcomers, you probably think I'm crazy. Who is this Asian lady talk about crazy stuff like do nothing and you can get everything and do nothing can be happy? So for the newcomers, I want you to flirt with this idea. Flirt meaning, you know how you flirt with a attractive man or woman, you flirt. It's not like you're looking at him straight. No, you kind of look at him, then you look away. You look at him, then you look away, right? Flirt with this idea. This idea is not going to root it as a basic idea in your brain until you flirt it with a period of time. And when it's rooted in you, then congratulations. That's when the time that you can actually be happy and do by doing less. Or just be yourself, be the authentic self. I have a lot of other little clips. It all talks about like these little ideas about life. Little things. Because I don't want to go too deep into the lecture. You kind of get lost. Little bit here, information here, there, flirt with the idea so that it plant the seeds in your head. You elevate that way. So my lecture's goal is to elevate, be happy effortlessly, right? As I always say in my video. Because I like to be lazy too. I like to enjoy life effortlessly. So I want to give you the way to be happy, but with least resistance, with the least effort you need to make. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, again, my name is Sophia, and my information is in the, my link is in the information, and you can find my email there if you want to work with me one-on-one. And we will see each other next time in the next video, and hopefully it's soon. Ciao.